Welcome back, and let's explore more on this VR device seen lately all over internet named Nubbin. So your questions are: who turns them off if they are not themselves? How are you supposed to turn it off? Here is a question. Let's say you went into different reality willingly, sat down, strapped in, flipped the switch, and now the tech is altering your whole sense of reality. The only way out is the same switch that let you in, and it's physical. But your physical body isn't in your control anymore. Your consciousness is adrift, trapped inside a perfectly simulated architecture. You might not even remember that a switch exists. So how does someone escape a prison that feels like home? Someone outside must physically flip the switch, but if they think you're fine, they won't. Scheduled wake-ups, trusted guardians, biometric timers. Without them, you're on your own. What if reality as you know it isn't yours anymore? What if your thoughts, your memories, your very sense of self have been hijacked not by force but by seductive, seamless, altered reality tech? Like this one. They may come in different forms as an aid for your health, therapy tool, or even a game. Slips in through a neuro interface, a wearable enhancement that you voluntarily connect to, one that promises therapy, exploration, but instead takes hold of your perception feed and never lets go. So let's discuss how it works and how would they trap you. This ain't just some fancy VR headset, it's a full-blown mind jacker. Today's altered reality tech doesn't stop at your eyes. It digs into your brain like a parasite, hijacking your focus, twisting your sense of time, scrambling your emotions, even rewriting your memories. 1 minute you're exploring, next minute you can't tell if you're dreaming or awake, and the wildest part, you gave it permission. You flipped the damn switch. Stay in too long and your mind starts to drift. Your body's still plugged in somewhere, maybe being watched, but you forget. Forget the device. Forget what real used to feel like. Everything gets filtered, fed to you like a dream you never wake up from, and soon you stop asking questions. This isn't sci-fi, it's techno-spiritual warfare, and your soul's the battleground. So many of you wondered how the hell to exit, who will switch it off. You sat down, you strapped in, you flipped the switch willingly. Now the tech's messing with your reality so deep, you can't tell what's real anymore. Here's the trap. The only way out is flipping that same switch, the physical one. But guess what? Your body's not yours now. You're stuck in the sim, floating in a fake world so perfect, you forget it's fake. You might not even remember the switch exists. Let's explore a few methods for escaping this state. So you're trapped in a fake reality. How do you break out? Glitch the matrix. Nothing's perfect, not even high-end mind control tech. Look for the weird stuff, looping conversations, off smells, people who blink the same way. The cracks are there, spot enough, and your brain might start fighting back. Next, scramble your senses. Too much noise or total silence can shake the system. Some say if you overload your senses or shut them down completely, the simulation starts to stutter. That's your shot to break through. Or at least peek behind the curtain. Before you go in, plant a mental landmine, something personal, a song, a phrase, a symbol. When you see or hear it inside the altered reality, it could jolt your real memory, like a wake-up alarm for your soul. You need someone in the real world to flip the switch, but they won't help if they think you're just enjoying the ride. Set up fail-safes, alarms, check-ins, bio-timers. Without backup, you're basically on life support in limbo. The last defense, awareness. Here's the truth they can't erase. Your will, no matter how deep they take you, they can't delete your drive to question, to escape. If even a flicker of doubt remains, the system weakens, awareness spreads, and once you're fully aware, you're dangerous to them. Here's the truth. They can mess with your senses, but not your will. If even a tiny part of you stays skeptical, hungry to escape, that might be enough to weaken their grip. Awareness is your last weapon. When you get into the altered reality rabbit hole, you will also question your current reality. What is the reality they're messing with?
Nothing around you is real in the way you think it is. Your brain doesn't experience reality directly. It takes energy, vibrations, and frequencies, then translates them into sight, sound, touch. Your eyes can only see 0.0035% of all light. That means there's an entire universe of color, movement, and energy around you that you're literally blind to. So if you think seeing is believing, congrats. You just admitted you believe in less than 1% of what actually exists. And here's the real mind mind bender. Your brain doesn't even show you what's there. It shows you what you expect to see. This is why two people can live in the same world but experience completely different realities. So yeah, your reality is literally a hallucination you've been trained to believe in. But here's the deeper truth. You were never inside the illusion. The illusion was inside of you. And the moment you realize that, you stop trying to change the dream and you wake up as the dreamer. And this is where things get interesting.
A user lost in altered reality is the perfect product: docile, profitable, predictable, and invisible. They don't just want your attention anymore, they want your existence. Let's be real. Some of these tech leaders don't want to serve humanity, they want to replace reality. If they can build a better world in their eyes, why not trap people in it? They see it as an upgrade, not a prison. And you? Just another pixel in their God mode sandbox. If your identity, relationships, and memories are all inside their system, they don't need force to control you. You'll protect the machine that owns you. Users who forget reality become loyal to whatever narrative the company feeds them. It's not addiction, it's assimilation. They are testing humans. Some companies, especially the ones with government ties, aren't just building entertainment. They're experimenting, pushing how far a mind can go before it breaks, bends, or rewrites itself. If users get lost in altered states, they become live test subjects without knowing it.
Musk revealing a second patient has been implanted with Neuralink, an experimental brain-computer interface that allows patients to control technology with their mind. Musk is a co-founder of the startup.
I don't want to jinx it, but it seems to have gone extremely well with the second implant. So there's a lot of signal, a lot of electrodes. It's working very well.
Not much is known about the second patient, including when they received the implant, but we do know they suffered a spinal cord injury, just like Nolan Arbaugh.
This is all from there to there. Yeah, man.
Arbaugh was the first Neuralink patient. He opened up to Good Morning America back in May.
I was just very happy that I would be a part of something that I believe is so monumental in this next step forward of helping people with paralysis.
Musk says he believes Neuralink will allow all humans, whether they have physical disabilities or not, to more efficiently interface with the digital world and even compete with artificial intelligence.
Once your brain's fully plugged in, they own your perception. They can control what you see, feel, believe. Think about it. If they control your environment, they can program your habits, your desires, even your politics. You're not just a user, you're a programmable asset. How they say, if you don't know what's that all about, it surely is about money. If you forget the real world, you never log off. That means you're a permanent customer. Subscriptions, upgrades, in-world purchases, it's a gold mine. The deeper you're lost, the more predictable your behavior, and the more money they can squeeze from you. Forever. Let me know in the comments what other questions you want me to explore. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please consider to do so, and I will see you on next episode.